and welcome back to yet another No Man's Sky video. Now today's video is in regards to helmets, and it's the helmets that are obtainable in the game now from normal gameplay. We'll be covering the fish tank helmets and the Vile Brood helmets. But before we get into any of that, I would like to say a big thank you to Hello Games, No Man's Sky for sponsoring today's video. Now if you want more information of what's going on in No Man's Sky right now, check out the link in the description. Go, go, go. Helmets. Do you want some? We're going to cover, like I say, the fish tank helmets and the Vile Brood helmets, all of which are obtainable from normal gameplay. So new or old, doesn't matter how long you've been playing the game, these are obtainable for you. So let's start with the fish tank helmets. Right then, so the fishing helmets. Let's first go over how you can unlock and obtain all of the ones that are available in normal gameplay. Now, these are also referred to as the aquarium or the fish tank helmets. Now, these helmets were introduced in the aquarium update itself. Now, like I say, all these ones are available through normal gameplay, so you don't need to worry about the expedition that's been and gone. Now, all of these cosmetic headgear items are unlocked by completing specific fishing related milestones. Now, all of these are tied also to player titles, and you can see those in the appearance modifier. I'll show you that shortly. Now, to begin, first thing you're going to need to do is unlock and acquire yourself the fishing rig. Now, this is a multi-tool upgrade that is available at the Anomaly for just 1 nanite. It requires 3 carbon nanotubes, 1 dihydrogen jelly, and 60 chromatic metal to install it into your multi-tool. Very quick and simple process. Of course, fishing can be done on any planet as long as it has water. However, some objectives require specific biomes or even conditions to complete and unlock these helmets. Now, like I say, to track any of the milestones, you can visit an appearance modifier terminal, which is available in the Anomaly or at your own base. Select the banner option, choose new title, then just tab through the titles until you reach the fishing titles. Now, each of the titles: Child of Aquarius released a haunted fish, Fishmonger took a hefty catch to market, The Angler caught 250 fish, Friend of the Ocean released 60 fish to the water. Of the Old River is to catch every legendary fish, which I have not done yet. And then there is Wet Boots, which is hauled in a lot of footwear. We'll go over the details of those more in a moment. Now that you have your fishing rig and installed, I hope, it's time to make some bait. Now, the main ones you want to focus on is Bionic Lure. Now, this one is focused on targeting legendary fish. You're going to need lots of them to get your helmets today. Mag Pulse Lure. This one also is definitely needed, and this one is focused on storm. So when it's storming, this is your go-to bait. The Dangling Orb is primarily focused on daylight fishing. Spicy Chum. This one is a specialist bait designed to greatly improve the size and rarity of your catch. So again, not too bad. Shadow Lure. This one is focused on nighttime fishing, nocturnal fishing. So if you want to fish at night, use this one if you don't have the Bionic. Mealworms, again, is designed to improve the size and rarity of your catch. Now, let's go over each of these fish tank helmets and how to unlock them. First on the list is the Jellyfish tank helmet. Now, the title for this one also is Child of Aquarius, the player title. The requirement for this one: survive the boiling seas by defeating a Deepwater guardian. Now, how to unlock this one? First, you need to catch a Child of Aquarius. It's a jellyfish, a specific fish you need to catch that once you release it back into the sea, it will spawn the Deepwater guardian. Just defeat this boss enemy and the helmet and player title is yours. Now, don't over focus on trying to catch a Child of Aquarius, as you will catch it as you are doing the rest of the fishing tasks. So just focus on catching your fish, to sail the fish, to release the fish. I'll explain more on all those titles in a moment, but the Child of Aquarius will be caught on your journey, so just focus on the main tasks, and then once you've caught this, pop it out, kill it, get your helmet and title. Job done. Right, second helmet, the Deepwater Hunter Tank Helmet. This one is tied to the title, Friend of the Ocean. The requirement to get this helmet is really simple. All you gotta do is release a total of 60 fish, 60. Not many at all. So just get your fish on once you've got loads of fish, or you can just do it as you go along. Just jump in the water to release the fish. Once you've released 60, the second helmet is yours. Any body of water can be done to do this, just simply catch fish. What more can be said? Let's move on. Okay, now the third helmet is the Shrimp Tank Helmet. The title associated to this one is Fishmonger. Now the requirement for this one again is really simple, and that is to sell a large amount of fish, and that's approximately 1 million units worth of fish. So to unlock this, it's simple. Sell fish. That's it. Catch fish, sell fish. Catch, sell. Sounds simple? Because it is simple. Now you can use a galactic trade terminal or a trade rocket. Now the benefit of a trade rocket, if you want to sell on the spot, is you'll get neutral prices, whereas you try and sell at a trade terminal on the same planet, you will get less for your fish because you've caught them on the planet that you're selling them. So trade rockets can be beneficial to maximize the revenue when selling your fish if you don't want to leave location. So bear the trade rockets in mind to make this one a little bit quicker. Now, of course, also focus if you can on going for the larger fish in deeper water just to maximize the revenue. Now, another way of making sure you do get bigger fish quicker is to use a cheeky little tip. And that is, once you've cast out, watch your bobblehead in the water. You will see 3 ghostly fish swimming around it, 2 of which will be exactly the same size, and the third, well, that will be different. It'll be small, medium, or large. So if you see a small fish sniffing around your bobble, then pull it back in and recast if you are focused on just getting the big fish nice and quick. It does work. Now moving on to the 4th fish tank helmet today, and that is the Sailfin helmet. Now this one is associated to the player title The Angler, and this one is a very simple one as well. It just takes a bit of time, and that is to catch a total of 250 fish. Very simple, just time consuming. Now of course with this task, 250, there's no need to focus on the size, it literally is down to the number. So if you want to get this one out of the way nice and quick, just catch, easy. Now, let's move on to the next one. Now moving on to the 5th helmet today, and that's the Squid tank helmet. Now this one has the player title associated to it called Of the Old River. Now the requirement for this one is to catch all legendary fish in the game. That's the S-class fish. So you need to catch every S-class legendary fish that's listed in the fishing records, and you can see that under the wonder section in your catalog. Now tips, use a bionic lure, or if it's storming, a mag pole. Those are your best chances to boost S-class fish catches in the game. Now check your catalog, like I say, to track your missing fish. Focus on deep water ideally for big colossal fish, as legendary fish are often larger. So visit toxic, irradiated, scorched, frozen, lush, ocean, gas giant if deep water is available there. Use the terrain manipulator if necessary to dig a big hole at least 40 to 50 units deep for casting. Now I will say this is probably the toughest out of all of the tanks to obtain in the game. Like I say, I do not have this one yet. I do wish you the best of luck, and I hope you can get this as quick as possible. But let's move on to the next helmet, shall we? Okay, the last one on the list is the Floating Boot tank helmet. Now the title associated to this one is Wet Boots. The requirement, catch 5 boots. Now the best way to catch these 5 boots is to fish in shallow water. So do it on the beach, near a puddle, just as shallow as possible. And also don't use bait. Some people suggest using salt in the bait box. Myself, I just left it empty. Up to you, try it anyway, but do not use any good bait because you're not looking to catch a fish, you're looking to get a boot. So good luck, 5 boots, go get them. What's that smell? Okay, now that is all the fish helmets done and dusted. Let's move on to the Vile Brood helmets. Now luckily the Vile Brood helmets are a lot easier to obtain. There are 4 for you to get. There is Broodling Skull, Hunter's Jaws, Bioluminescent Headpiece, and BroodMother's Maw. There are also 4 titles that you can unlock when you do this, which is the Roach, the Winged Hunter, the Phosphorescent, and Broodmother. Each of these will be acquired as you defeat the Broodmother herself. Now all of these are obtained in exactly the same way, and that is to defeat the Broodmother. Now you need to defeat the Broodmother multiple times for these to all drop. It's an RNG chance of about 30%, I believe. So just keep going until you got all 4. But first things first, how do you do it? Now you need to find yourself a planet that says Vile Brood detected. Now me personally, I use my freighter. I'll jump from system to system and use the scanner to probe and see if there's a Vile Brood detected planet out in the system before I leave my freighter. If there's not, jump to the next one. Soon as you have found a Vile Brood detected, head down to the planet's surface and begin looking for the juicy grubs. Now this is what they look like. To find them, you need to use your scanner. Now once you use your scanner and you've looked through your scanner, you are looking for a particular red icon, that one. Once you've got it, go and grab that juicy grub and grab as many of these as you can. Like I say, you need to defeat the brood mother multiple times to be able to get all of these helmets, and it's not guaranteed every drop, so it could be anything up to 20 kills. Now once you've got a nice sufficient amount, open up your inventory and simply use it. Every time you use a juicy grub, you will spawn a brood mother. So kill the brood mother as quick as you can, get the helmet, spawn another. Kill, spawn, kill, spawn. Really simple. Like I say, this one will take no time at all compared to the fishing helmets, and you will grab all 4 in quick time. Now the question is, which one of these was your favorite? Do you prefer the Vile Brood helmets, or do you prefer the fishing helmets? Or have you got another one you prefer? Let me know in the comments. Now again, a big thank you to Hello Games, No Man's Sky for sponsoring today's video. Now make sure you check out the link in the description, and that will take you to the No Man's Sky official website, and you can check out the game yourself, or if you already play it, check out the latest information and what's coming up. So big thank you to Hello Games. Thank you to everybody that's taken the time to watch, and I wish you the best of luck getting these helmets if you haven't got them already. What are you waiting for? Go and get them. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.